Alright, I guess it has us locked in a vertical orientation. So I will need to go ahead and change that. I do apologize to my PC watching people. Well, here we are, live in the chicken coop. Right here, I got Duke, my Millefleur Duclay. He is a rooster. He is a pretty rooster. I mean, look at him, huh? Look at this. So, you might have realized Raven's been absent on and off for most of the season. The season at what I work has been keeping me pretty busy. But I figured I'd come and spend some time with the Raven Chicken Coop family here. So, I have locked the guinea hens in the chicken coop, so they will be as unobtrusive as possible during this event. But like I said, we got Duke here. You've all met Duke if you've seen a couple of the Millefleur videos. But you can see him. Oh, yes. I mean, he has gotten so pretty. And it's not the best lighting. But if you look up here, look at him. He's not just brown. This little guy is honey and brown and golden. And then he's got those I mean, he's brilliant. He's amazing. I love him. And, you know, I hope all of you do too. He's my new favorite, you know. He's my handsome man. He's the Dukester. Let's hope he doesn't Duke on me, right? You hear me up there, Duke? I'd appreciate if you didn't do that, huh? My handsome boy, always standing on one foot. So, you know, it is getting cold where we're at. I have finally shut the coop, so to speak. I have shut the run because the last several days when I came to release the chickens in the morning, I keep finding a big black and gray cat sitting in my run area, right outside my run. Here we got a couple of our roosters, huh? So that is the Malay rooster on the one side, the big skinny boy. And on this other side here, we got this big boy with that beautiful tail. He is a mutt. You know, the breeder I got him from, she told me what he is 100 times, but he is a couple different crosses together. So it's really, really hard for me just to remember what he is since I didn't breed him, right? And they're always together. Him and that second rooster, you can't separate them. That Malay just loves that boy. And see how he's laying down right now? He'll do that on the ground in front of him. So we actually have all of our roosters currently in the picture there. You got the two Millefleurs in the corner there. You got the Porcelain, Austin, and you got the Millefleur, Duke. And then we got the Malay and the other rooster here. And we got some of the hens running around. Like you got Schnooky down there, the Jersey Giant. Over here, we have ourselves a Silky. That Silky is Kevin. Don't blame me for the name. I didn't pick it. Over here, we got our OG Mama Brahma and our OG Betty Crocker from a couple of our first sets of chickens. And we have our White Leghorn, Foghorn Leghorn's girlfriend. So, let's say hi to some of them, huh? Why not? Like, I don't know. I've been missing you guys. I hope you've been missing me. So here, we have Kevin, the hen, you know. No identity crisis there, right? All right, now, Kevin is some sort of Silky, and as you can see, they don't have that standard Silky face. So they're probably a crossbreed, but unlike all my other Silkies, this one is tiny. I mean, she doesn't look it because we're right in front of a camera, but she's itsy bitsy, teeny weeny. I mean, here's the size of my hand, and there's the size of her. I'm a 200-pound man, right? So, Kevin here is not really all that big. Thank you, Kevin. I do appreciate this behavior from you. So Kevin's got that big head of floofy Kevin with the floofy hair. Gets up real early to brush it every day like a good girl, right? And see, now these Silkies have that rose comb. And that rose comb came in real nice on her, huh? She got these little waddles. She does have the blue characteristic of the ear here. It's just not very crazy. Hi, pretty lady. You're such a good girl, Kevin. Such a pretty Kevin. So Kevin here is, from that breeder that gave me the Malay and the other rooster. So she is a new introduction this year, as most of these birds are. It's actually very strange to have as few of my original birds as I do now. It's really hitting me. I'm remembering all of them, and gosh, I miss some of them. But Kevin here, Kevin's our new Silky, and hopefully she'll sit on some of these eggs that have been collecting up in here. We are coming into the winter though. Egg production is slowing down, but Kevin here is laying eggs for us, which is real great. One chicken I never have any trouble grabbing though is Austin, the porcelain Duclay. And I gotta tell you, when I first got into chickens, I didn't think I was gonna keep any roosters because of all the horror stories you hear. But I'm finding that even in the situation I'm in is unique. I won't say too much about it because I do care a little teeny bit about my privacy. But regardless to say, people come on the property that have never met these chickens and may not know how to act around them. But I found if I keep an eye on my roosters and try to keep, nice ones that aren't human aggressive around, that it tends to work out very well. I just have to keep an eye on it, and if I have to rehome a rooster, I rehome a rooster. So this is my third porcelain Duclay rooster, and Austin here, he is a very good example of not human aggressive, right? And he's a beautiful boy. I mean, he's got that mane going on here, where all those feathers coming off his head, they're just so long, it's like a little, oh man, oh. Thanks for that. Ugh, God dang it. Woo! You got me. So, how about you guys watch these other chickens real quick for a minute while I get rid of that. Man, good job, Austin. Can't plan chicken videos, can you? Not for nothing, barely. Yeah, they've all been bored for a couple of days being locked up in here. But as far as roosters go, these Duclays have been amazing. See now he's got his little saddle feathers coming down here, right? Lots of saddle feathers. We got that tail going on. I mean, he's a handsome little bloke, don't you think? Let's see him here, huh? Get him on my arm so he can stand right. Yeah, that one's Austin, the porcelain Duclay. See if you can see himself in the filming equipment here. Oh, maybe. Oh, what's that? What's that, Austin? What is that? Huh? Is that crazy? Do you like that? So, he's a rooster, and he's not one of my biggest roosters, but he's well behaved. I can handle him well. I can introduce him to children, and that works out real well. He handles well. Doesn't usually poop on me like that. That was strange. Then again, they've been locked in the coop for 2 days now, and it's a very good experience for me because I'm trying to see how they're gonna do in the winter. Like I said, I've locked them up a little earlier. I would have liked to get another week or two before I locked them in, but the cats are starting to come out here looking for them in the morning, and that's not good, considering that the Millefleur and the porcelain Duclay are now my smallest chickens. Can't have that because anything eats him or his brother Duke over there, I'm not going to have a good day. But unlike Duke, Austin here has the beard. You got your beards on, people? Gotta have that beard. Alright, now let's see who else we got laying around here, huh? I bet we got a chicken or two. Matter of fact, we got quite a few chickens over here, huh? So, Now let's see who we got over here. So here we have Foghorn Leghorn's girlfriend. Now, this is a white leghorn. They are a kind of a commercial egg layer, right? But you'll notice that she's kind of skinny, right? And you know, doesn't have the same bum with all the hair out to here like you see on a lot of my other hens, because apparently this is a Mediterranean chicken. I didn't know that these were from a different part of the world that most of the other ones are. You know, they got this tall upright tail. It's very skinny. I'm burping there, I'm sorry. They got this small compact body on them, and look at her though. And I'm not sure who keeps getting to her comb, but what's gonna happen here, she has a comb and wattles that some roosters wish they had. I mean, look at that. It's bigger than almost 2 of my fingers right there. And she's a lady. So the males tend to have these really laid over combs. She's probably gonna lose this in the winter. If I was more of a maintenance person, calm down, little lady. If I was more of a maintenance person, I would probably crop that, dub it, and take it out before the winter has a chance to. But next to her, we have Mama Brahma. Mama, what are you doing here on YouTube, huh? Are you a total sensation? You lovely lady. Now, Mama Brahma has been around since my earliest videos because she was in my original couple of batches. So, my first batch was a whole pile of silkies, and I went back the next day and got a few more, and I ended up getting a big one because I was like, you know, we need something big with all these bantams because they're gonna free range. So I ended up, didn't know what I was gonna have, but I ended up with a light Brahma. And she had a sister from another group back in the day. Her name was, what was her name? Ducky, the artist formerly known as Brownie. As you can see, we have some feathers coming off. We have been into the molt. We're kind of coming out of it. You know, the chickens are looking good. They're sounding good. I can't wait for the feathers to quit dropping. But Mama Brahma here, you know, this is a dual purpose bird. She really got her head down today. You know, these are dual purpose birds. They have this walnut type comb thing going on here. She got some tight little wattles and then these big flappy bits coming down in the back. That's Austin saying hi, y'all. But Mama Brahma been around a while. You know, she's a dual purpose bird. She lays most of the winter pretty well. They're winter laying birds. So she'll give you a bit more eggs than some of the non-winter laying birds will. So she's gonna be my primary layer this winter, since she's the only light Brahma I have now. We're gonna miss you, Ducky. I hope you're doing good with that lady who took you, and I hope she's watching this video and can let us know how Ducky's doing. But we got some more hens to meet. So let's say bye to Mama Brahma, the light Brahmas, which have the feathered feet like the Duclays have. I'm gonna put her up here on the preening bar. So we got the preening bar. I will get the rooster because he's crowing, let y'all see him, but you know, we'll get him. See if he wants to be on camera here. Go ahead, do it. Cock-a-doo. Give us another one. Give us another. You call that a crow? That's the guinea hens. That noise, I tell you what. But while it is loud, obnoxious, it can Oi. They're wild birds. I mean, they are not domesticated at all. Well, let's see who else we got out here. Getting ready for the winter. We got... I don't know if Duke was trying to get over or make a move. But this is our Jersey Giant. Say hello to Snooki. You all probably met Snooki. And it's a lovely little bird. I mean, so beautiful. Not my best handler. You're gonna calm down, little lady. I know. I don't handle you enough. But if you look at this little lady, you know, she got a nice little face on her. It's real pretty with that black beak. It's mostly black. It's got the little bit of a, gray clear on the end and at the bottom and top there. But she's a pretty intelligent little bird. She has purples and greens in all that black. So while you think, oh yeah, it's just gonna be a black hen, well, most of my hens don't have the tail feathers and stuff like the roosters do. So while they're pretty, they're just not that pretty. And she kind of steals the show from the hens ever since we lost Crystal. We missed you, Crystal. So Crystal quit coming into the coop at night, and at some point she didn't come back. And so now, Snooki here, you can see some of those greens. I'm not sure how many of the purples you can see, but in the daylight you see a lot more of them. So she steals the show for the hens now that we don't have Crystal around. We'll go ahead and put her back on the preening bar. That's a bar for preening over there. We got Betty Crocker down there making a spectacle of herself. So let me see if I can get her to come with us. Oh, we got a feather coming out over here. Let's see. Yeah, see? So many feathers. It's going to be real fun in here to clean up in a couple of days. She must have some junk on her feet because she's got a guinea hen feather down there. Come on, calm down, huh? Calm down. Yeah, let's see that fan on her, huh? We haven't done the fan game in a while. I don't pick the hens up nearly enough anymore because I'm just so busy during the season. But so here she is, Betty Crocker, the sister of Nemo. We miss Nemo here. Nemo was the one-winged barred rock that you all got to know and love. So the barred rocks, pretty intelligent and chattery birds. Talk all day. She talks so much. I mean, you can't help but, just be. Little lady, I'm trying to see if you got an egg that's coming out there. So, if you just feel the front of their tummy there, you can tell she's got an egg. She's about ready to drop out there. So we're going to put her down. Hey. Hey. Yeah, calmly. Thank you. So, she's probably just a little upset that she's locked out of the nesting box right now. But she'll be all right. So, that gives us Austin. That gives us Betty Crocker. So, Betty, Mama Brahma, White Leghorn, Foghorn Leghorn's girlfriend, Snooki. That makes the 4 established hens. You have met 2 Duclays and Mrs. Kevin, the Silky. So let's go ahead and meet the other 2 roosters, which can be more of a pain. The Malay is easy enough to grab. He doesn't put up much of a fight. But the dominant rooster right now, the crossbreed, he's a little trickier to get. So let's see if we can get him for you. Maybe get you some view of these other chickens while I try to get them. Oh, handsome boy. Hi, handsome. Hi. There's no need to run. Nothing's gonna hurt you. Try telling him that. Nothing's gonna hurt you, buddy. Nothing's gonna get you. Well, I'm gonna get you, but it ain't a bad thing. There's just so much for him to get around in here. It's fast. I don't want to grab him and mess his feathers all up. Yep. Oh, we're slowing down a little bit. That's good. There we go. We calmed him down just enough where we don't have to chase him down and hurt him none. So this boy, oh man, look what's going on here, huh? Do we see all of this? Look at that tail going on. He's got all this barred in here, huh? Look at all that barring. Look at all these other colors. So he came from the breeder who gave me that Silky. You know, she's a real good. You ever on that Predators and Chickens channel? I do have a collaboration with her I still need to post. I hate editing on the computer I have right now. So, you know, this boy, he's pretty big. Again, I'm a 200-pound person, right? And this is how big he is, all curled up and tiny. I mean, he's shoulder to shoulder bigger. So, it's bigger than my shoulder to my shoulder. He has been dubbed. So he has, I'm not gonna hurt you, buddy. He has no comb. He does have some of his waddles over here. I mean, and it's good. He might not want me to pick him up, but he's a pleasant rooster. I find a lot of my roosters, and again, I used to be very dubious about having any. You know, I find if I'm just willing to do the effort, give them the freedom they need, enough females, and enough interaction where they're getting positive reinforcement out of it, I find that they're doing okay. I mean, look at that little boy behind me. He's so handsome. Oh, hang on. Oh. So, I don't know if you guys can see it here. Let's go ahead and take a look, right? Those are his spurs. These are his spurs right here, huh? Oh. So he's getting his spurs, and they're coming in nicely. So that's a trait of a rooster. You got those long tails that bend over. They grow these nice big spurs back there. You know, they're never afraid to look at you, unlike the hens. So I don't know much about everything about him. He is a mixture with some barred and stuff, so he exhibits that splash of barred right here. You know, all right there, and he's got all this different color here. You can see his saddle feathers clearly because it's not the same color as the barring. But he's a big, handsome boy. I like him. I think somebody was trying to peck me back there. But let's go ahead and meet our last rooster, huh? Let's meet our last rooster here. Now, like I said, this guy is not hard to get. He just let me pick him right up. Now, he sounds a little different than my other roosters. You hear him there? Come on, go. So he sounds different. He's a Malay. He's gonna be a really tall rooster. So this is he just ran his face right into the wire. He's right with the other rooster. They are buddies. They aren't trying to kill each other. They're friends. You know, contrary to the way people make it sound. All right, so now on this Malay, they are a really tall bird. See those long legs? They're like stilts down there, man. And then he's gonna have an upright body, so the body's compact and more upright like this when he's walking around. I mean, these birds were primarily used for games, sports, such as cockfighting and stuff. And this little boy, he has been got to protect the flock because we did have a few hawk attacks. So I want to not have him attack the hawks because, you know, that would be wrong. But I want him to deter them. I want him to be walking around and so big and just protecting the ladies where the hawks can see it. And I want the hawks to think I want nothing to do with those chickens down there. Well, those hawks got my millfleur. One of my 2 millfleurs this year. Sad business. But, you know, this guy, he's a big dopey head. He's such a pretty boy. You know, watching him walk around is hilarious. You know, because he's so tall and leans back and got the long legs. But he's an okay guy, you know. He lets me pick him up. I'm trying to make a video here. Yeah. So, he's a big boy. He does what he wants to do. But he's subordinate to the other roosters. And his best friend is that big mutt guy that I showed you a minute ago. And they just walk around together all day. It's great. So, now, what is going on with the channel? What's going on at Raven's Chicken Coops? So, we're coming into the winter. This is the time I have more time for the channel. Hey. That was weird, huh? So this is the time I have more time for the channel. It is an unfortunate bit of reality that I have to work and do a real job. So I'm here more often in the winter. We're gonna have more videos, do more things. But, this is the crew we're coming into it with this winter. This is what we're gonna have. So, it's great. We're over 600 subscribers. We are monetized. You hear that? This channel is monetized. We are a YouTube partner and you all made it happen. So you all can be channel members and do super likes and stuff like that. And while I have not got anything really set up for you to do with that, I'm gonna start working on that because you all deserve it. You all deserve to have the ability to have some members only content. Not that I only want content behind paywalls. So, it's gonna be you guys and these guys this winter. And I look forward to it. Let's see what we can get out of him, huh? Can you tell them the agenda? Can you tell them what's going on this winter? Give me another one. Come on, give me another one. Come on, you handsome boy. Come on, handsome boy. You might get one. Come on, let's hear it. Come on. Well, he won't if we got the camera pointed at him. So I'll come down here and let him do his thing up there, right? So, we're coming into winter. We're gonna have more time for. Who made a mess on the wall? I guess that might be old. But we're going to be able to do more content. Get some members only content up if anybody wants to be a member and support Raven's Chicken Coops. This is we're going to make a monthly live stream that isn't for members as well. But I can imagine that we can come up with some monthly members content or live streams, questions and answers, or we can even try to figure out some kind of collaboration schedule for some of our fellow chicken enthusiasts. Those guinea hens really love to get going when they get going. So, we're hoping to get you more content this winter. I love these Duclays. They make me so happy. I mean, they're roosters and look at them. They're just living their best little lives. So I'm hoping to get you guys a lot more this winter. Get back to a schedule heavier than last winter and heavier than we've had all season. But like I said, we are 600 subscribers. You guys made that happen, not me. You all. And you all are the best. And we love having you here. And I'm hoping that, I can getting you content on a regular again. I had way more technology at my disposal. But I'm not going to let that stop me. That we're down here with cell phones and $200 laptops as opposed to what we had to edit with last year. Because the actual technology doesn't matter. It's the passion and it's the audience. And you know what? Now that I'm not going to be so super busy, I'm going to have the passion and the energy for you guys. So, thank you for coming out here to Raven's Chicken Coops, to our live stream. Any of you watching not in the live stream, I hope you have enjoyed seeing where we're at for the winter. We have not got our tarp up on the two sides of our run, and we do that. So maybe we'll do a video here shortly about winterizing. I have one from last season. We'll see if we can get another one up on how to winterize your coop, because you don't need to be sealing them up like a freaking set of clothes going into storage forever. So you all take care. Hope to see you around. Let me know in the comments what kind of videos you'd like to see with our, coming into the winter and getting more videos out to you. You just let me know what you want to see, and we'll see what we can do for you. You all take care, and I hope you have a great day.